Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even though I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I'll sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar, just know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Well, hey YouTubers, welcome back. I just was really feeling like doing a Disney song this week. So even though there's been some tutorials done on this song already, I wanted to do the exact version that is on the movie, which, holy cow, so many tearjerkers in the last year. Well, okay, I admit, since I became a mom, I pretty much cry at everything. And it's the happy tears that I used to make fun of my own mother for. But boy, this was some brilliant writing, and no wonder it won Best Original Song last year in the Oscars, because the way that it tied into the movie was just brilliant and so moving. So I love this song, and it is really just beautiful melody, great chords, great writing, and it's you do have to know some bar chords for this song. Which is going to be the F bar chord. So if you're like way beyond that, maybe try a simpler version. I wanted to do something a little harder than some of my other videos today. So here we go. So it starts out, it's in the key of C. The version that you'll hear on the movie soundtrack would be capo 1, so technically it's in the key of C sharp, but we're going to be using our C-shaped chords. So right from the beginning, we're going to be using just a really basic fingerstyle technique. So if you've never done fingerstyle before, but you're comfortable with some chords, I think this one's worth a try for you. Give you a little intro. This is my nylon string guitar, so this is kind of the classical Spanish style, which again fits the song so well. So in Spanish guitar, you need to know the names of your right hand fingers. So this comes from the Spanish names for your fingers, but we're just going to keep it simple. It's P on your thumb, I for your index, middle is M, and this is your annular finger, so it's A. So just think of it as a word pima. So you got P-I-M-A, pima. So that's how I'm going to give you directions for where to place your fingers. So you're going to be shifting your index, middle, and so your I-M-A fingers. You're either going to be on the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string, or you're going to shift them down so your index finger's on the 4th. Because you're basically going to be grabbing 3 strings at a time, and it's either going to be 4-3-2 or 3-2-1. And your thumb is going to be hitting the bass note. So on our first C chord, you want to have a nice tall wrist, and when you pluck, you really don't want anything on your hand to be moving except for from your knuckles down. So we don't want to see. That's going to create that really bouncy, unconnected sound. So we want it to be smooth. So a nice tall wrist, nice tall fingers. And when you pluck the string, your fingers really don't get very far away from the string, so they can find their way back pretty easily. So that's kind of fingerstyle 101 for you. And I'll have other videos on that if you want to go check that out. So we're playing 5th and then the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And I forgot to mention, you can find the tabs to this at my website, megankcguitar.com, under free PDFs, under free downloads. So it might be a good idea to push pause, go print this off, and then I don't have to do as much explaining as to where things go. I can just kind of walk you through it. So we've got your 5th string with your thumb, and then you're plucking the first 3. And it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we switch to F minor. And on those bar chords, if you're new to them, you want to be on the very front side of the fret. Try to keep your finger straight. I see a lot of people doing this and that just makes it hard. So try to keep it straight, and then also utilize your thumb. If your thumb is up here, you're not going to be able to squeeze from the back side of the neck. So it's not just your finger pushing, it's squeezing with your thumb. So here's your F minor, and you're going to be plucking the 6th string and then 2, 3, 4. So, and then you switch to the G chord, which really you only need the bass note, so you don't have to hold down every single note of the G chord. You could just grab that 6th string 3rd fret. And then we're back to C. Here's a B flat. Now this is a tricky bar chord because if you're double jointed at all and you're able to, it's nice to be able to hold down the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string all with one finger. That is the quickest way to get to it, but some people aren't able to do that, especially when they're beginning, so you can use 2, 3, 4. So that's B flat. And I kind of did a little roll off there, so you go, because the nature of this song is just very slow and it takes its time, which make it so sweet. So you've got 5th string, you can pluck the 4, 3, 2, and then kind of just do P-I-M-A, kind of a roll off there. And then same thing when you play the E7. You play 6, 4, 3, 2, and then roll those out. 6, to A minor, back to our regular position here. Back to B flat. And there's our C7. So 5, we're on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd again. So you're playing 5th, 4th, and then the first 3. So thumb, thumb, and then IMA on those first 3. So that was the B flat to the C7. And this is the F chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just very repetitive, but nice. It works for accompaniment. Secret song to you each night. The only difference between F and F minor is this 2nd finger, so you just lift it up to make F minor. And you can just kind of roll yourself off all those strings for that one. Each night we are apart. There's the G7. And then you're back to the C. Remember me. So it repeats the same chord progression. F, G, remember me. Here comes the B flat again. This time it was C7. So B flat, kind of a little roll off. Or even though with you the only, that was the F again. E minor, nice and easy. You actually don't even need anything on your left hand. You're just playing the open strings. Way that I can be, A minor. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we go back to F minor. Until you're in my arms again. I just kind of rolled off the G chord for that one. 6, 5, 4, 3, all of them. Remember me. C chord. F minor. G. And then for the end, you can look at the tabs. I wrote it out. And then we end up on the 8th and 9th fret just to add a nice little high note at the end. So let's play through the whole thing one more time just slowly so that you can have a slowed down version to play with. And I hope you guys are having fun with this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Remember me. Say goodbye, remember me. Don't secret song to you. Each night we are apart. Remember me still. Though I have to travel far, remember me. Each time you hear a sad guitar, just know that I'm with you, the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Sorry if you hear banging in the background. My daughter was watching Little Mermaid and maybe she didn't like it. I will try to edit those out. But thank you so much for watching today. Thanks for subscribing. You can head over onto my website, Megan Casey Guitar, for other free downloads and more to come. Have a wonderful day.